Hey, if you're over 35, you've ADHD, and you're staring at a mounting pile of tasks feeling completely useless, wondering if you've developed early onset dementia, then this is the video you desperately need to see. You are not crazy, you are not lazy, and this is not just aging. The reason your lifelong coping mechanisms have suddenly failed is rooted in pure neuroscience. And once you understand it, everything starts to make sense. So stay till the end, because I'm giving you the things that actually help. I'm 40, and over the last year or so, my Mars completely crumbled. I was crying over the tiniest inconveniences. My house looked like a tornado hit it. I was rage quitting everything. And the scariest part, I thought I was losing my mind for good. Turns out, thousands of us are in the exact same boat right now. Facebook groups and Reddit are exploding with women saying, "Did anyone else's ADHD get 1,000 times worse at 43? Yes, we did. And there's a reason. The exhaustion and overwhelm you feel right now is real. If you're struggling with that sudden, spiraling anxiety, that feeling of being completely unanchored, I want you to pause this video and grab my free 10-minute nervous system reset audio. It's a tool designed using simple breathwork and neuroscience to immediately reboot your nervous system and bring instant calm. The link is waiting for you in the description below. Use it now and then come back. Okay, let's get back to the core science. The question isn't if it's happening, but why. Estrogen is basically ADHD's best friend. Estrogen helps regulate dopamine and norepinephrine, the exact two brain chemicals that are already low or wonky in ADHD brains. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter responsible for attention, motivation, initiation, and memory, all the things that we call executive function. When we're cycling regularly, estrogen gives us a nice little boost every month, and that's why a lot of us feel sharper the week after our period. But statistics show that among the ADHD community, estrogen starts going AWOL in women around 35 to 39 years, which means we get an earlier onset of the perimenopausal transition than neurotypicals. Lucky us! So from around that age, estrogen starts free-falling and swinging wildly. One week you have almost none, the next week it spikes, and then it crashes again. Your brain's getting whiplash. This instability causes two critical meltdowns. First, the masking meltdown. That invisible performance you ran 24/7 for decades, it's too demanding to sustain now. The exhaustion you feel is a nervous system level dysregulation. It's not solved by a weekend lie-in. Second is the emotional storm. Fluctuating hormones, especially low progesterone, increase stress sensitivity and amplify emotional volatility. You might feel sudden rage, intense irritability, crushing anxiety, complete loss of executive function, a lack of focus, rejection sensitivity going through the roof, or brain fog and forgetting words. This is your nervous system screaming that it feels unsafe, untethered, and completely overwhelmed. You end up feeling like a huge failure because your own brain has abandoned you. And because estrogen also affects serotonin, a ton of us get new anxiety or depression on top of it. This is why so many women are getting diagnosed with ADHD later in life. So if you just got diagnosed in the last couple of years, welcome to the club. You're not alone. Perimenopause is the great unmasker. Okay, the part you came for. What helps when ADHD and perimenopause collide? First up, have a think about hormone replacement therapy, HRT. Adding back estrogen can literally feel like you're getting your brain back. Multiple studies now show that HRT improves cognition, mood, and ADHD symptoms in perimenopause. It's not for everyone. There are potential side effects to consider, but it can make a huge difference. It's important to say, I'm not a doctor, but it may be worth having a chat with yours. Next, there's medication tweaks if you take medication. Now again, talk to your doctor if you feel like what used to work isn't having the same effect anymore. Some women need higher stimulant doses temporarily, others switch to non-stimulants. But it's important to explore and fully understand the options that are out there. And then there's the lifestyle stuff that actually moves the needle, because telling someone to just do some exercise, it's useless advice. So include protein with every meal. This stabilizes your blood sugar and means you get less dopamine crashes. You can try taking magnesium glycinate at night. That can help with the sleep and the PMS rage. But steer clear of magnesium oxide. You don't absorb it very well, and at the best you just have expensive pee. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even when you don't feel tired. Try using body doubling and open task systems, because closing the 47 brain tabs you've got open is impossible right now. And do some gentle boundary resets. You're allowed to do less right now. This is a neurological storm, so lower the bar, outsource what you can, and be unconditionally kind to yourself. So if those help get your body and hormones back on track, what about the mental struggle when the mask comes off? This is where I like to take a different tangent. Traditional talk therapy is wonderful, but it often struggles because it only addresses the conscious brain, the I should be organised part. It doesn't fix the deep subconscious belief that started the masking in the first place. The core belief that says, I must be perfect to be safe, or my worth is tied to my output. Rapid transformational therapy, RTT, is different because it uses the principles of neuroplasticity to go straight to the root belief that built the mask and rewire it from the ground up. We're hacking your brain in two ways. First, the nervous system regulation. We use guided trance work to teach your exhausted nervous system safety and calm, essentially training it to handle the hormonal chaos without defaulting to panic and burnout. Second is executive function rewiring. We install the foundational belief of inherent worth and confidence. Because when you deeply believe you're worthy, regardless of your output, the paralyzing shame that feeds procrastination and disorganization simply dissolves. You stop trying to be perfect and start being productive. If you need immediate relief, if you're spiraling right now, go and grab my free 10-minute nervous system reset download. It uses simple neuroscience, breathwork, and grounding techniques to stop the panic spiral and regulate your nervous system in minutes. The link's in the description below. If this video made you feel seen, drop me a like or tell me in the comments when perimenopause hit your ADHD like a truck. And hit subscribe, because next time I'll be teaching you exactly how to reprogram your mind to empower you to be your true, authentic self, without the mask.